Hey, this is your girl Reagan Adams with All Things Reagan. So I'm gonna try to be quick, but I had to come on here and talk to you guys real quick. I didn't put any makeup on for y'all, so hey, y'all already know what time of day it is. It's wind down time for me. So anyway, but I had to pop on here and talk about this. So really quick, I made a post yesterday where I said that I was going to find another hotel for my event that is taking place in May. And I normally love the Seabout when my homegirl Crystal picked it out, and we kind of stayed. Well, during the last time that they were here, they stayed there. I went there, but I didn't stay the whole time. But when I went there, I was in one of my homegirls' rooms, and I fell asleep on the bed. But I had to have been really tired because, anyway, I didn't know that the bed was hard like a prison bed. I didn't know. So for me, I like to try and get the whole experience. So when I'm planning an event, I like to go put my eyes on the venue. If it's a hotel, I like to try to sleep there just so I can get the full experience, right? And so I went to see Baldwin downtown. It's beautiful. As soon as you pull up, like the customer service is on point. The vibe is right. Like the rooms are beautiful. Like the hotel is gorgeous. I went to my room, walk-in shower, like it's marble, like it's nice. But as I started inspecting the place, it wasn't as nice as I thought it was. So I took a shower, and I know, hotels, a lot of people in there, it's a lot of wear and tear, so that's cool. Started seeing a few things. The bed was hard. I don't play with my mattress. That's one of the things my ex-husband, like when we were together, he paid money for mattresses. So I'm used to sleeping on really, really good mattresses. No different in a hotel, right? So two things that I'm known for my events are hotel and food. If everything else is wrong, as long as the hotel is right and the food is right, we're good, right? Okay, so once I decided after this past weekend that I was not going to stay in that hotel anymore, I said, I got to go find something else. So I get on the horn with my homegirl Crystal. I get on the horn with my homegirl Elaine. I'm like, look, I can't stay there. They were like, well, what happened? So we going back and forth. So Crystal found two hotels. I looked at one of them, didn't like it. So she found another one. Then I went and found one. Come to find out, after I called her back, it was the same one that she had already sent. So I was like, okay, bet I'm going to go look at this one. And then I'm going to go look at the Westin, which the Westin is in the Galleria area. Side note, I love the Galleria area. It is an upscale area. That's where I was supposed to have my event a few years ago. So I'm already familiar with the Galleria. So I definitely wanted to be in that area, and it's a walking distance and all this good stuff, right? Cool. So I was supposed to look at the hotel I looked at today and look at the Westin that is directly connected to the Galleria Mall. All right. I go to the hotel. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I'll tell you later. Only because when people start doing their registration and all of that stuff, that's a long story. I'm giving you more than you need to know. Go to the other hotel, well, the first hotel that I went to today, and I just popped in. I didn't call anybody and say, hey, I'm on my way, because I like to kind of just pop in because people try to get prepared for you, so I just wanted to kind of look around. So I go in the hotel, I park. The outside is all right. It wasn't a lot of like thrill factor for me, but I was like, let me give it a chance. Let me go in. Because this hotel I saw that really didn't have any ratings. I was like, okay, so anyway, go in, not really pleased with like the front part of the hotel, but I'm like, all right, babe, we're going to go in. As soon as I walk in the door, the first thing I do is I smell. I'm a senses person. So it has to hit my eyes. How does it make me feel? How does it smell? Like, I'm a senses person. So the first thing that I noticed is the smell of the hotel smelled very, very good. It was very clean in there. So it didn't smell like cleaning products. It smelled like a fragrance of some sort, right? I was pleased. Clean. Everything was light, airy. The hotel felt good to me, right? So I just start walking around to the bathrooms, down the hallways, just kind of looking, glancing over the hotel, and I'm taking pictures. And then I go to the front desk and I say, hey, I would like to see a room. If you have any free rooms, let me see a room because I'm looking at hosting an event here. And I also would like to see a meeting room and speak to somebody if you have somebody here. So she was like, all right, bet. Well, she didn't say bet, I said bet. So she said, yeah, I got somebody to talk to. Okay, so she goes and gets the lady. First of all, let me be very clear when I say this. The lady who came around that corner was bad. Do you hear me? Hair together, clothes together. Like, she was nice. Makeup intact. She looked good. And I was like, okay, girl, come on, sis. She looked great. She was a great representation of the hotel. Let me be very clear. So she came in, you know, you always do the firm handshake. So I come in, hi, I'm Reagan. And she tells me her name. And so she said, come on, let's have a seat. So I'm like, okay, girl. So we just get to talking. I'm telling her what I'm going to do. She was like, great. So she takes me, this is where it starts. So come on and join into the story and pay attention. All right. So she takes me around to the rooms. First of all, let me be very clear. I love suites. I like staying in suites. I do. This hotel is all suites. So you either have a 1-bed or 2-bed. The way it is situated, it doesn't necessarily look or feel like a hotel once you get in the room. Okay? It's almost like a little apartment, especially how it's decorated, like the touches that they have on it is really, really nice and spacious. And I was like, okay, like, yes, and it's new. So, you know, hey, I'm with it, right? So she's going around and she's telling me about the wallpaper. And she's like, I know you're wondering why I'm telling you about the wallpaper. This makes sense in the story. So she said this hotel is about diversity. Okay. We think diversity is very important. And, you know, that's why we have different people working here. And, you know, so she's going on about this diversity. So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm looking at the room. I'm looking at the touches. Even in the bathrooms, this is what got me. They have Nest products. If you're not familiar with Nest, it is a luxury line of bath soaps and candles and things of that nature. They have that in their bathrooms. I was impressed by that. I love Nest. Okay. And so just everything was just clean. Like it was nice. Like it was just nice. Okay. So I already in my mind, I was trying to be cool because I didn't want to seem overzealous because I didn't want her to feel like, you know, I got her. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I was like, yeah, we're staying here. This is perfect. Like, because the event is from Thursday to Monday. So if you're coming for an extended period of time, I want you to be comfortable during the event, right? After you leave me or after you leave your homegirls or whatever, I want you to come back to your room and feel comfortable. All right. All right, cool. So come out of the room. She takes me to the meeting rooms. I'm asking, because again, this is in the Galleria area. The hotel's still in the Galleria area. I know most of the time those rooms are expensive. I know when I was looking at Sea Baldwin, they were wanting to charge me $7,000 for the ballroom. That didn't even include food, okay? So I was kind of bracing myself. That was like my factor of how much is the, you know, the meeting room. And she gave me the price and I was like, what? So I said, yeah, go on and get that contract ready. Because I was very surprised. Let me be very clear about that. So that checked out. The rooms checked out. So I was like, one thing that drew me to this hotel was that they have a chef and they have craft drinks. Okay, I don't drink, but I'm aware that people who come to my event do. And I'm aware that the friends that I have are super bougie. And I'm aware that the friends that I have like craft drinks. So something that's real cute. It's got to be aesthetically pleasing. They like that. And they like for it to taste good. And so they have specific people that do the craft drinks. They have specific people who have like the food. Like it's not hotel food. So that was a draw for me. Y'all already know the food got to be right. And so I told her, I was telling her what the draw of the hotel for me was, the food and, you know, the hotel. And she said, let me buy you lunch. I said, okay, cool. Y'all. Now, if you know me, if you go out to eat with me, how I'm used to eating is I like to buy not one of everything on the menu. And I know that's like a running joke when people ask me what I want to say, one of everything. I like to try to taste everything. So again, going back to when I was married, both my husband and I were foodies. So we would have a table full of food. I don't care where we went. So if we had a taste for chicken wings, we're going to have chicken wings. We're going to have the queso and chips. We're going to have the appetizers, whatever the appetizers are, 2 or 3 of those. We're going to have a couple of entrees because he was a leftover person. So I'm not a big leftover person, but he would always eat it. So it never went to waste. But we were always used to getting a whole bunch of stuff. This goes into today. So when she says, well, what do you want? So I'm going through the menu. It's not a big menu, right? Which is cool. She said, well, let's just get all of this. And she just started ordering up the menu, y'all. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. She said, no, I got it. I got it. Just sit back and relax. So they start bringing out all this food, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So then she said, do you drink? And I said, no. She said, well, we want to bring you some of the craft drinks that we have, because they have all these special, like, cutesy drinks, right? And I said, I don't drink. And so what ended up happening is maybe like 5 minutes later, this lady, the head restaurant lady, comes over. And she said, I made you a drink. And I said, oh, no. I said, I don't drink. And she said, I know, because the other manager that came around to talk to me, I will get to that. The other manager that came to talk to you came and told me you don't drink. So I crafted this for you. So this is a craft drink, but it does not have alcohol in it. Y'all, it was really pretty. So it was a nice little mocktail, and it was pretty. And the lady that was there, the sales manager, she had a little drink too. Well, I think she had a drink. I think hers had a little something in it, but that's okay. No judgment, right? They're supposed to be present with the client. So, we're sitting there with all this food on the table, this cutesy little drink, and she was like, you're going to have to come back down here at night because we have a DJ. It's a nice vibe. We have this set up and this set up, and the hotel is already gorgeous. Let me be very clear about that. So I'm just imagining, all these lights, and, we're down here in the Galleria, like it's nice, right? And so she's like, well, do you want dessert? And I'm like, no, that's too much. And she said, no, bring it out here. Like, it was like whatever I wanted. Whatever I wanted, I could have it. Nothing was off the table. Nothing was off limits. And not only that, y'all, I'm going to tell you how it felt. It felt like they knew that I had millions of dollars. And they want, my wish was their command. I'm serious. I have been in business for over 9 years. I have been dealing with hotels and booking reservations for groups for over 9 years. I have only had, I've never had this experience. This was a red carpet experience. Let me be very clear. I've had close to this experience the last time I was here in Houston. That was one of the draws that I said I wanted to move back here, because they are very big on minority business. They want your minority business because a lot of people who live here are minority. And so they want your business. And so when I was at the other hotel a few years ago, that I never got to do the event, but she was very nice. She about gave me the rooms for free. Like, everything was like free. So when I come here, it was like, your wish is my command. What do you need? And so I've got all the managers coming up, like they are rushing over to me. The head person, the person who owns the hotel was there. He came over to me, the head salesperson. Like, everybody was coming over to me as to say, you got money. You have a lot of money. You are special. You are, and I don't know if this is just how they treat everybody. I don't know. But if they do, let me be very clear. As soon as I start staying there, or when I stay there, I'm definitely going to shout this hotel out. And like I told the manager or the owner of the place, everybody in Houston need to stay here. And I was like, y'all got to give me a job. Because that would be my whole thing, is to tell everybody to come stay here. Because the price point is right. The price point is right. And especially my price point, because I don't pay what everybody else pays. I never do. That's my little secret, okay? I never pay that. So my price point is real right, right? The regular price is cool, but my price is real right, right? And so it was like everybody was coming to me and like waiting on me hand and foot. And it was like, your wish is our command. What do you need? Everybody. And I was like, Lord, this is overwhelming. And I just felt like he was telling me, get used to it. Y'all, listen. When it was, now, I told her, I was like, and I was supposed to go over to the Westin after this hotel. I was like, bring me the contract. Bring me the contract. Bring me the contract. Because the price was right for everything. The ballroom, like everything. And she was like, whatever you need, we got you. So we signed the contract, or I signed the contract. She brought me some gifts. Y'all, look at this, a little gift bag. So let me show y'all what she got me. Now, remember, I'm in the smells. That's my thing. So she was like, I remember you saying something about the smell of the hotel. So what I did was I got you they have scent sticks in each room. It smells just like the hotel. Good. So now my house is going to be smelling like this too. This other stuff I ain't gonna use, so I'll probably give it to my homegirl. This, I think, lifts up like a beer or something like that. They gave me some kind of pen, and this is wine. Yeah, a wine thing. I don't drink, so one of my homegirls is gonna get that too. They're really big on their drinks, if you can't tell. And I got some chapstick, which I'm going to use because I don't like ashy lips. But I'm just saying, I said all that to say, I got the red carpet treatment today. I got the red carpet treatment. Listen to me. I got the red carpet treatment today. And one of the things I said before I even walked into the hotel is I'm at the right place at the right time with the right people. And Lord, I thank you for favor with God and with man, right? Never did I expect, like I said, I've been dealing with hotels for years. Never once have any of them said, let's go get you something to eat. Even if it didn't come out of her pocket. Because really, they'll just kind of walk you around and show you and send you on out your way. She sat down and talked to me. We talked about personal things. We talked about faith. We talked about a little bit of everything, right? It was like she was one of my homegirls. And so what I wanted to say is some of us, not everybody, but some of us are really walking into our season where things are just going to start happening. Good things. And we have to get ready and get used to them, right? Get ready and get used to them, right? My mind was blown today. And God was like, you go tell your people that it's happening. The things that we have prayed for, the prayers that we've forgotten that we prayed a long time ago, they are happening now. We are walking into that season. So don't be surprised. Go look up Amos 9. Oh, Lord, I didn't bring my thing. My other phone I left in the room. Amos 9, 13 through 15. Go look that up. Amos 9, 13 through 15. Go look that up, okay? It's happening. God gave me that scripture to hang on at the beginning of last year. It's happening now. It's happening now. It's happening now. So get ready. That can be for marriage, your marriage for men, women, relationship. If you got that coming, things that you pray for, they are happening. All right. So I just wanted to make you aware when stuff start happening out of the blue and you're in expectation, because that's what I said. I'm in expectation of good things. I'm going to be walking into good things, good things, good things. And today I walked into something really good and it made me really happy. And it was easy. It was easy. It was sweatless. And even like I said, and this is a side note, and I'm going to get out of here. I said I wanted to have my Dating is Dead event there in October. And their meeting room, the ballroom that I need was $8,000. And I was like, yeah, no, not there yet, ma'am. And what they ended up doing was getting me to a space in the hotel, to me, that was actually better than the ballroom at a cheaper price. The aesthetics of the place was even better. And not only that, they were going to shut down dinner. I was like, okay, Jesus, I'm telling you, it was like I had $1 million and they knew it. Anyway, get ready. Get ready for royal treatment. Get ready for favor. Get ready to walk into the prayers that you prayed a long time ago. Get ready. Because today I saw a glimpse of my life and my new normal. I saw a glimpse of that. I saw a glimpse of God's glory on my life. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they treat everybody like that, but I'm telling you, I've never been treated that way. The way I felt really special today. It was like, your wish is our command. What do you need? It was like, everybody was up. Miss Reagan, what do you need? Hey, how are you? Thank you for, oh my gosh, it's so great to meet you. Hey, Marie. It was nice. It was not, I felt important. Listen, but that's what I said about Texas the last time I was here and tried to do business. The people here are different. They recognize diversity. They recognize when you are a minority, and it matters. I know, but I felt like it today. Listen, they rolled out the red carpet for me. They really, really did. So I just wanted to encourage you today. If things aren't looking, because I know last week I was like, oh, Lord, I don't know. Lord, I don't know. But now it's like, okay, God, I see you. I see you. And let me just encourage you. If God is giving you something to work on, like your business or something like that, start doing it, because I wasn't doing it. I wasn't pushing my vision board event. I'm going to be honest. I was nervous about it because I'm like, Lord, I'm not from here. Who's going to come? Like all of that. And I know like I encourage y'all, but sometimes I feel that way too. I have to encourage myself, or I have friends that'll be like, Reagan, get your act together. What are you talking about? Right. But I wasn't promoting the vision board. You know, I'm going to do a video about called They Laughed at Me. Well, let me just go ahead and talk about it real quick. When I put up the vision board event, I had several people do the laughing emoji and then say, you can't build a man. What do you mean? You can't do that. That don't even make any sense. And God was like, you let the enemy creep in and discourage you. And so I stopped promoting. And my homegirl Kelly was like, and my homegirl Kendra was like, what are you doing? Like, what? Wait a minute. What? And so kicked me back into gear. And as soon as I was obedient and did what God said and started promoting the event, things started kicking off. And so really, he's just waiting for us to do what he told us to do and believe what we asked for and what he said. That's it. And I know you can have fear, and I know you can be scared. Ask me how I know. Because I was last week. I was like, But now I've kicked it into all gears. Like I'm gone with it now. You can go there for a minute, but don't stay there, right? But today I just want, like I said, I just wanted to encourage you that you're getting ready to walk into Amos 9:13-15. What'd you say, Maria? It get bigger from here. Love the energy, love the nerve, love the inspiration, love the woman. Thank you so much. Love you too. So I'm excited, and I just wanted to encourage you guys, get ready to walk into it. Because like I said, what I saw today, I was like, okay, God, you better show out. Like, matter of fact, you showed out. And I've never felt so special. So, especially with doing business here and down in that area too, because it's not a low scale area at all. And it may be, small for some, but it was big for me. So get ready. Those prayers you prayed, yeah, you got to walk into them. Just go in with expectation. Keep good people around you that can, help you when you're feeling down or low or not believing. You know what I'm saying? And even ask God, Lord, help my unbelief. That's the scripture. Help my unbelief, because we get there sometimes. I know I do. I get there sometimes, but we can't stay there. And the friends that I have won't let me stay there. Reagan, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, we need you to get your act together. Okay? And so my act is now together. Especially after today. And that put a jolt, like a battery in my back. Listen, now I feel like I for real got $1 million. I ain't lying. They treated me so well. Listen, rolled out the red carpet. So the people who are coming here in May, get ready to have a good time. Get ready to relax. You might want to get your own room. I'm going to be honest. You just might, because it's that type of room where you really kind of want to walk around naked and not have nobody in there. I'm just going to be honest. It is one of those rooms. It is. It's full of relaxation. We are in a prime area that you can literally just walk across the street and be at the Galleria. It's beautiful. The area is nice. One of the restaurants, one of my favorite restaurants is right down the street. One of my favorite restaurants is right down the street, and I'm waiting for us to make a reservation. Well, me to make reservations for that, because we're going to have a real grown and sexy, get real cute and go to dinner, because it's an upscale restaurant. Y'all know how I do. I like the hole in the wall, but I like the upscale too. So we're going to get cute and go to dinner. But I'm looking forward to May. I'm also looking forward to March for the vision board party. So I'm not going to hold you long, but guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you, and I thank you, and I'm wishing all of y'all the best, right? Keep holding on to God's unchanging hand. You guys have a blessed night. This is your girl, Reagan Adams, with All Things Reagan. And Reagan says, I think it, I see it, I do it. Good night.